Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Staying Up
Exciting
with
Pat
and
Jodi.
I try to keep you involved in this as much as possible.
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for thinking about me.
You don't always get all all your words in, you don't get your opportunity to always talk, I think.
Really?
No, absolutely not. You talk all the time, right?
All the time?
Constantly.
Yak, 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 yak.
Yak, 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 yak.
As your mom would say, yak, 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 yak.
That's right.
Yak, 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 yak.
You yak, 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 yak.
Well, welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. It's Wednesday night. Can you believe, Pat? It is September 2nd.
I know. And
where the hell has time gone?
It's the last third of the year, and we're our last quarter of the year, or last third of the year, and I would really like to see this year over with. I start anew.
I'm telling you,
2020. Bye, you mother. Talk about Shaft,
and we can dig it.
We can dig it.
Can you believe it, though? I mean, who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought that this coronavirus thing would still be going on?
Oh, my goodness.
Who? I certainly didn't think this was going to go on. I honestly thought that this was going to be over for July. My ending to the coronavirus situation was Independence Day.
Yeah.
The first one.
This year, yeah. Not the movie. Because that's, yeah.
Well, no, I thought we would have an Independence Day kind of ending, like where President Trump would get on there and go, today is the day we mark our independence from coronavirus. I was hoping for that Will Smith type.
Yeah, we did it. We finished, and we're still here.
Ending.
Trudging through, going.
It's getting worse. It's just like I said, I don't want to bring everybody down, but I mean, the most wonderful time of the year, which we did a show on, I think last show or whatever. I mean, now we're getting into the holidays.
Yeah.
And the cold weather.
You know how we know we're getting into the holidays?
How?
Because they already have Christmas stuff out at Sam's Club.
I can't.
Already have Christmas stuff out. They had it out on August 29th, I think it was. There was half of a row of Christmas decorations. Of course, I couldn't find any freaking chlorine for my pool, but I could go get a Santa. I could go get a reef for the door, but I couldn't get any chlorine for the pool. And it's 110 degrees out. What the... Sam's Club? Where's my chlorine? I don't need Santa. I need something so I can go into the pool and cool off. It's burning outside.
Whoa!
It's hot as balls. And not cold balls, not ice balls, hot balls. Meat balls after they come out of the frying pan, okay? It's hot as balls. That's what it is.
This is a brand new Pat.
I need some chlorine for the pool because it's hot as balls.
Oh, it's hot as balls.
I don't need Santa. I don't need a wreath. I don't need decorations for Christmas time.
I got to tell you something. I don't want to see decorations for Christmas time this year.
Look, I'll let the Halloween stuff slide. That's cool. Because although we won't be able to do anything for Halloween probably.
No, but you know what? You can wear a mask.
In fact, you'll have to.
Hey. And speaking of masks,
it's kind of funny because we talked to a security guard
today
at one of the hotels, and he was saying, it used to be that during Halloween we couldn't allow anybody in the hotel with a mask on because we had to be able to identify them. Now he says all I do all day is tell people to put their mask on. He was even like,
what the hell? What has the world come to? What has the world? It's not just us, but there are people, all over the world. I had a conversation with friends of ours from Australia yesterday, and it's the same thing for them too.
Absolutely.
So it's not like for all you people that believe in conspiracy theories about the coronavirus and it's only the United States. It's not. It's happening all over the world. Oh, yeah.
And there's some places that are shutting down way tighter than us.
Yeah, you said Hawaii is.
Well, that's part of the U.S. too. Hawaii.
No, I know that, but
Hawaii went back down. They went back to shelter in place because they had 200 cases in one day. It's like, and I get it. They're at an island. They have limited resources, so on and so forth. But that's just it's just gotten crazy. And it's like having 200 cases are your hospitals being overrun? Do you have plenty of hospital space? If that's the case, keep the freaking cut. Don't lock people down again, because now there's no, guess what? There's no stimulus checks coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Hawaii's expensive.
Oh yeah.
Hawaii's going to have some problems out there. We have a lot of governors that I think are getting a little too over, what is it? Power corrupts, absolute power corrupts. Absolutely.
Sure.
And these guys are just going nuts with this stuff and not even thinking about the populations. Oh, we're going to save lives. Well, you're destroying millions of lives. How's that?
Yeah.
So think about where the middle line is. I'm not saying let's just open it up. We should have just kept it, but you got to be smart about it.
Yeah.
They're not understanding all the other stuff that's going on.
I think at this point in our lives, people should be somewhat smart about it. We've been living on, what are we going on? 5 months now?
5 months.
5 months on the 14th or so of September. I think they now might regret, because of all the monies that are owed to people because of the shutdown.
Yeah.
I think the government realizes that it's not as easy to shut down the government, because the country, because now you've got to pay all these people, and these people are still waiting for money. And the reason why you're not getting thrown out of your house is because you were unemployed. But I don't know.
Yeah. Now you're seeing evictions and homeless rates go up.
Oh,
you're
God.
seeing deaths, non-COVID related deaths going way up because people not being able to get their proper medical care, losing their health insurance because they lost their job.
Yeah. And think about, at holiday time. So, before all this COVID stuff hit, think about the holidays. People would always say, like, it's a depressing time of the year for some
absolutely.
People,
That's the highest level of suicides and depression is during the holidays.
And now throw in this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, for example, I'm a very happy, chipper person, but I got to be honest with you. I am not looking forward. I never look forward to the holidays anyway, but I am certainly not looking forward to this holiday season. I'm just not looking forward to it. I'm a big Dollar Tree person. I love my Dollar Tree hauling.
Yes, you do.
I love buying all the little knickknacks for fall and the little skeletons and all the cool stuff at the Dollar Tree. But I have zero desire this year. Like, when I go into the Dollar Tree and I see like a cute little ghost or something, I'm like, nah. I'm not into it.
Yeah, the spirit's not there.
I am not putting up a Christmas decoration in my house or anything. I'm just not. I don't care. And I have a nice home. I just don't feel it. I'm
not feeling it. Well, I think a lot of people are feeling that way, though. I think a lot of people aren't feeling the love right now, and it's just because it adds. You think about the level of depression going up with all the companies going out of business, people out of work, there's a lot of reasons to be depressed right now. And if you were already depressed before when we had this great economy, and now we have all this other stuff happening, oh boy. And and the riots and
that's
this
like
and
throwing
that,
gasoline on a fire. It's like throwing gasoline on a fire.
That's right.
Charlene's here. Hey, Charlene.
Hey,
Woo!
Charlene is here. Hey,
gotta
Charlene.
tell you, bubble parties. Woo! Charlene, everybody, for those of you who are watching, my friend Charlene is awesome. Oh, wait, Freddie's there too. Freddie, we miss you. Charlene's awesome. I got to tell you, she helped me pivot to the bubble parties, and we are, we've done 3 so far. And the reason why we haven't pushed it anymore is because it's so freaking hot out here that we're kind of waiting for the weather to cool down. But yeah, the kids love the bubble party. So thank you, Charlene. That was awesome advice. And yes, Freddie loves the Dollar Tree too.
Yeah, that's a fellow Dollar Tree lover there.
Oh my God, yes. There's our video. I don't know if you people know this, but there are videos on YouTube of people hauling Dollar Tree stuff.
That is a whole genre on YouTube.
I know.
Dollar Tree hauls.
Dollar Tree hauls, where you watch on YouTube. Her name is Pookie's View.
Hi, my name is Pookie.
Pookie's View.
Pookie.
Go Google her, Pookie on YouTube, and she tells you all the cool.
Okay, Pookie.
Okay, Pookie.
Okay, Pookie.
All right, thank you, Caddyshack.
Yes.
And Pookie tells you what you bought. Like, I bought these devil ears at the Dollar Tree, and they're so adorable.
Oh!
Look, you could be a devil for Halloween.
Yay!
It's so cool. It's great. So if you haven't Dollar Tree hauled, it's great. I love the Dollar Tree. I got to be honest with you. Find some amazing stuff there. Matter of fact, I had a bride last Friday who needed paper plates and napkins. And I said, what color? And she said, silver and white. And guess where I went? Dollar Tree.
That's right. Do you have roommates that are always getting drunk? Go down, get your Sharpies at Dollar Tree, so it's not a big investment. And when they pass out, draw penises on their forehead.
Oh my God,
that's a great investment, just right there on the forehead. That's less than $1, and you can pick your colors. You can do different parts. You can highlight the penis.
Maybe we should do it next week. I think next week on Pat and Jodi, we should do a dollar. I should do a Dollar Tree haul.
Dollar Tree haul.
Let's do a Dollar Tree haul segment.
I know,
because we have been talking about the network,
and
we have been talking about how the network needs Pat and Jodi to save late night television.
Yeah, because it's terrible right now.
Oh my God, NBC needs us to save late night television. Lily's saying, forget her. You need Staying Up with Pat and Jodi. So imagine we can produce a Dollar Tree hauling segment.
Yeah.
Just like we want to talk about
and a total budget of like $7.
Yeah,
we'll have a $7 production budget. That's it.
We sent Charlene over to the Dollar Tree.
To the Dollar Tree.
Or Freddie. We can have Freddie do it.
Oh, Freddie would do it.
Freddie would do it. So we sent Freddie Alfredo over to the Dollar Tree and we gave him $10. Let's see what he comes back with. That would be so funny. That would be, or Charlene, we could have our favorite viewers go to their local Dollar Trees and we can make celebrities out of you guys. So keep watching Staying Up with Pat and Jodi, because the more you people watch, the bigger we become. And if we become big and we get that late night TV show, guess what? You guys come along for the ride with us. You could be the next, what was that guy? Guillermo. You could be the next Guillermo. Charlene, we could go to you and you could give us psychic readings. Freddie, you could go to the Dollar Tree. Angela, you could bring lamb chop. I don't know, but how fun
that would be awesome.
Yeah, we got a kooky following.
We already have Mr. Stinko.
Stinko.
See? Mr. Stinko.
Yeah, we have our own everybody's talking about the socially distant skunk and what a great idea to keep people 6 feet away from you.
Stay away from me.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
We will take you, our favorite people, along for the ride with us as we go to late night.
Yeah. And you know what we could do is we could modify Mr. Stinko and put a little water bottle inside, so that and a little spout right there. So when people get too close, we just squeeze them and it shoots water out the bed. That'll scare the crap out of them.
Oh my gosh! Freddie says he'll do it. Yay! Hey! We've got our first celebrity, and then Charlene, we could bring her in, and she could do. Matter of fact, let's bring her in next week,
live from Florida.
Let's bring Charlene.
Was she Tampa?
In. What?
She and Charlene in Tampa?
She's in Tampa area. Why don't we bring her in and she could do a psychic reading live on the air? All right.
Yeah.
Charlene, if you're still watching, we're bringing you in.
I predict this year's going to suck. Oh,
Freddie, go hit that Dollar Tree. Pick us up some stuff. We'll bring you into the feed. We could do a whole Dollar Tree haul. Freddie. I like that.
You do an experiment. Here's an experiment.
What? Okay.
You and Freddie both take $5.
Okay.
Don't tell what you're going to get. Don't tell which one you're going to go to.
I'm in.
Buy 5 unique products each.
Okay.
And then come on and reveal what products you have and see if any of them are the same.
I'm in.
That would be cool. That would be fun.
I'm in. All right, next week.
Are you in? $5. $5
next week.
$5.
That's nothing. $5.
$5 foot long.
And Charlene's coming in with a psychic reading for all our listeners and our watchers. But right now, because we are thinking about going late night, we have a segment that we call Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary.
Now, tonight's
Staying Up with Urban Dictionary.
Staying Up with Pat and Jodi's Urban Dictionary. Tonight's word is...
Well, we should say where we got the inspiration from.
Yes.
We got the inspiration from the WWE.
Yes,
because one of the wrestlers' nickname is
Johnny Drip Drip.
And we're like, Johnny
Drip Drip. John Morrison, who's part of the Miz and Morrison.
Yeah.
Hey ho. They call John Morrison Johnny Drip Drip.
Drip Drip.
I love that. That is so cool. Johnny Drip Drip.
We always think there's got to be something in the Urban Dictionary that explains some of these terms, and we were correct once again. Now, if you have small children listening, earmuffs, cover your ears. Because not all of these are for
virgin ears.
These are for an adult audience. Okay, I got to take my glasses off because I'm old and I can't. And I can.
Wait! You have to take your glasses off because you're old.
Yeah, because I can see. I see perfectly up close, but if I put my glasses on, forget it.
Johnny Drip Drip.
So
all right, so this is just Drip Drip.
Yeah, okay. Johnny and Drip Drip. Okay. So what does Drip Drip mean? Well, the first entry in the Urban Dictionary for Drip Drip is to have a great outfit that you're literally drowning and getting recognition. So, and they always, at Urban Dictionary, if you've never read it, they always have can you use it in a sentence, please? So here's a sentence. Yo, have you seen Dylan's outfit? He's got that drip. Yo. I don't know. Yo, why did yo? So that's
dope.
That's dope. So that's the
dope.
only one that you could say around the kids. That's only
dope.
one. So let's go on to some of the other ones let's hopefully they have earmuffs on right now. You got
earmuffs?
Got your earmuffs? Check for earmuffs. Earmuffs on? Good.
Oh, okay. I don't need earmuffs. I'm dirty.
You don't need earmuffs. You're filthy pig.
Wet ass pussy. Okay.
Whoa. Well, that's a good lead-in to this.
All right, go ahead.
Drip. When a girl is turned on by something and can feel herself getting wet. Ooh. He had me on some drip last night.
That's awesome.
Wow.
WAP.
Wow. WAP.
Now Cardi B.
Now we know where Cardi B got it from. Okay, so drip. How now this one's kind of silly. This one is just how distilled water, and they spelled it WATAH. How distilled water moves when it's being made. The boiling water was dripping into the distilled drippiness.
Nah,
that's a silly one.
Definition 1 and 2 were way better.
So here's another one. This is drip. Triple drip. To pee on someone. From the Dave Chappelle sketch, I'm gonna PPE on you.
PPE.
That's right. I gotta pee on you. Drip. That's so.
Oh my God! Leave it to Urban Dictionary.
And here's drip. So all these
all these
variations.
To talk about Johnny Drip.
So because we know it's most likely about the clothes, but we have some other explanations that it may also be about.
No, it's not. I've seen John Morrison. It's number 2.
Oh boy. Okay. So here's drip. Drip. It's male and female about to sexually climax together or independently. By yourself. Hey, get over there. Leave the room. I got to take care of this. We both drip last night. She drip without even touching her. So yeah, so that's
wow.
Then there's one that's about heroin, which is
now that's what I remember drip being something about heroin, but yeah.
And then there's also drip wet.
Oh, all right.
So okay, that just keeps getting worse.
So that's this week. Your urban and
so now you know what drip means.
Johnny Drip. So brought to you by Pat Drip.
So you could stay up with your kids' vernacular. If you got kids.
So next week we will do another segment on Urban Dictionary words.
And if you have a word that you're curious about, then just tell us, and we'll look it up, and we'll read it. We'll read the definitions live.
I don't think we need their definitions. I think our imagination is dirty enough for everybody here.
Yeah, I kind of figured the drip was one of the latter
ones.
Well,
like I said, Johnny Drip. I'm like, that is fucking hysterical.
That's hysterical.
Johnny Drip. Like,
and they call him Johnny Drip
all
the time.
Yeah, Johnny Drip.
All the time.
All right, so I have interesting news. Now we go from, and so look for an Urban Dictionary segment next week. 2, they have just revealed the cast for Dancing with the Stars. Have you guys seen that already? Okay, Dancing with the Stars. The cast has been announced. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to go live to Twitter, and we are going to tell you that the celebrities are.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow. Johnny Ware.
Johnny Ware.
Yep, Johnny Ware. Okay. Remember the girl that was on Days of Our Lives, and Charlene knows Days of Our Lives, that played Jordan, the one that's having the messy divorce right now with the guy from This Is Us.
Yes. Yeah.
Michelle Strauss. She is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yep.
Backstreet Boy, AJ McLean. Let's see. Oh, my favorite one.
I know what was my favorite one.
Carol Baskin. Hey, all you cats and kittens.
Hello, all you cats and kittens. Crazy Carol Baskin. So don't piss her off because you may not make it.
Yeah. Carol Baskin's going to be on, the Tiger King is going to be on Dancing with the Stars. We've got The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Caitlyn, Super Bowl champion Vernon Davis. Do you know who that is?
Well, yeah, I don't, but I
oh my God! Guess who's coming on? Anne Heche.
Anne Heche.
Anne Heche is going to be on.
All right, because she got crazy towards the end there.
Yeah, she certainly did.
Woo!
Film and
she's fun to watch.
Film and TV actor Jesse Metcalf.
Okay.
And Nelly. Nelly is getting hot in here.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, those are just some of the celebrities that are going to be on. Let's see. We have as far as the dancers, Shauna Burgess is back. Your favorite Shauna, the dancer.
Oh yeah.
Cheryl Burke is back. When you hear that name, when you hear that announcer say her name, it's Cheryl Burke. Cheryl Burke is on. Artem, who just became a dad. Nikki Bella is going to be here. And let's see, is one of the Val and his wife.
That makes sense.
You know, Max's brother Val and his wife, Jenna Johnson, are going to be on. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a really good cast. I don't see whether or not.
And this is when Tyra Banks takes over for Tom Bergeron.
Yes, Tyra Banks is taking over for Tom Bergeron. So that's
Erin Andrews. She's off too. She's out. Yeah. They got rid of 2 and put in 1.
Now, but are they keeping the same judges? That's what I want to know. Is Bruno Tonioli and Carrie Ann Inaba?
I can't imagine they'd get rid of them, but you never know with shows like this.
Well, they're trying to redo the whole thing. But
sometimes they get rid of people
just
to get rid of them.
Bruno is the show.
He's
freaking hysterical.
Oh, he's freaking awesome. Yeah.
I have to tell you, that tango was so hot.
It would not be, and shows that he's not on when he has like some other obligation. It's not the same.
Len
and I'm not a big,
Len I could do without, but he's good too because he's got to get the crotchety.
Yeah, you got to get the crotchety old guy there. Yeah,
the crotchety old guy makes it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. I'm glad they stepped up their game. There's a show that was very stagnant for a while.
Yes,
and
and they're running out of stars willing to do it. So it's like,
that's a commitment. I mean, that is a commitment. That used to be
of a year.
It used to be a 13-week commitment. How is dancing going to be like now with the coronavirus? Like that's going to be interesting because Artem and Nikki just had a baby.
Yes.
So that's going to be interesting. And I don't know, Pat, did you ever watch America's Next Top Model ever?
No.
Not even when I was watching it. You never caught it?
No.
So at the end of the show, Tyra Banks, like she gets this envelope, like she lines up her girls, right? And she's very like, model, and she'll be like, America's Next Top Model is. Congratulations, Pat. You're America's Next Top Model. Like, is she going to announce the winners on Dancing with the Stars like that?
I don't know. Maybe that she might do it just like she's doing it, now.
Congratulations, Carol.
On her other show.
Carol Baskin, congratulations.
The rest of the cast mysteriously died.
The rest of the cast got eaten by a tiger.
Yeah, so.
And you're the winner.
You're the winner.
Of America's Next Top Model. Dancing with the Stars. But I like Tyra Banks. She's pretty cool. You know what I love about Tyra Banks is that she is a woman who hustles. I love that about people. I posted something earlier today on my Instagram, and because every Wednesday, if you follow me, Jodi Harris Vegas on Instagram, I always try to do like a Wedding Wednesday kind of vibe. Not Wedding Wednesday. I'm sorry. Wednesday wisdom kind of vibe. And I try to find these like really cool, just these really cool sayings to put you in the mood. And one of them, or, to make your day. And one of them here, and I'm just trying to find it here. The one I picked for today, and I do a few of them, but this one says the 2 type of people.
Yeah.
Okay, there are the 2 type of people. 90% of the people will use their devices to watch Netflix, YouTube, social media, etc. 10% will look for an opportunity to gain knowledge, make money, and level up. That's what it's about. I cannot be with somebody. I can't be around somebody. I couldn't live with somebody who falls in that 90%, especially now. I don't know. I just can't. I'm sorry. That's not my DNA. I was never that way. And that's why much respect goes out for somebody like a Tyra Banks.
Yeah, who works it.
The
Rock. Holy smokes. He's nonstop, that dude.
Yes.
You know?
Gary Vaynerchuk, another guy. who keeps hustling. That's what it's all about. And criticize me, whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
You assholes. But you know what? That's the way. I'm sorry. If you don't like it, then maybe we shouldn't be friends, because I believe in and that's just my mantra. I don't believe in turtling up. I don't believe in hiding, and I believe in supporting people and supporting each other. And if you don't think that way, then fuck you. Go off. Don't watch this show. Click off. I don't want to know you.
Well, we've talked about it for years, and a lot of your success isn't just dependent upon you. It's upon who you surround yourself with, because the people around you can bring you up, but they can also bring you down. They can help you move forward, or they can pull you backward. So, you really have to pick and choose who you have around you, as far as if you want to be successful and want to be happy. I mean, there's so many negative frickin' people in this world that every opportunity they want to argue and bitch. And it's just like, life's too short for that shit. Go somewhere else with that. We want to be positive. We want to have fun. Yeah, every once in a while. But, you also don't want to, when they do that, it's like, I'm not just going to sit there and go, oh, okay. It's like, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Go somewhere else.
You got to stand up for yourself in life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to stand up for yourself. You just can't let people walk all over you. And I think if anything during this virus it's taught people to stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
And do it, don't be a douchebag about it, but do it in a nice way.
Although a lot of people have turned into douchebags too. So
absolutely.
we have to say that.
If somebody takes the time and sends you a message, and this goes for anything, but just like, you disagree, and it's okay. We're in America. We can disagree with each other and still get along. Okay. And if somebody says, hey, reach out to me, or reach out to that person. Like, I have a friend of mine who's been ghosted. He's reaching out to somebody who's very a social influencer and a friend, and this guy just is ignoring him,
blowing him off.
And if you're going to blow somebody off, do it nice. Just say, listen, dude, I just don't have the time. I'm super busy right now, but let's catch up maybe in a few weeks, or, something. Don't just ghost people, because you don't know what people are going through in their lives.
Yeah.
And you need to be kind. Seriously, be kind, because you don't know what people are going through. Be kind. And even if you are one of those 90% people that are turtling up, I don't know, just be kind.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot easier to be a jerk when you're not in front of somebody's face. And we talked about it before.
Everybody's a bully behind the screen.
Yeah, keyboard warriors, And we've seen this become a thing in the last 10, 15 years.
15 years, 10 years. Try last 5 months. It's gotten out of control.
Well, I know, but we've seen it become more and more prevalent, because you get all these forums where you're anonymous. You're talking to somebody not just in another city, but another state or another country. You don't have to face them. You don't have to say something to them face to face. And people act differently that way. And maybe they act a little more true to their own character. That might be the case. But it's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't hurt to be nice, but or to support people, or it just gets a little
nice. What was
arguing for the sake of arguing, I guess, is one of the things that annoys me the most.
One of my favorite lines in the movie Roadhouse is
Roadhouse.
And by the way, if you're a guy, you probably just got hard, because every guy loves Roadhouse. Apparently, every man loves the movie Roadhouse, but we like it too, us girls. My favorite line, my favorite takeaway in the movie Roadhouse, and I think you know what it is when Patrick Swayze tells the bouncers like the 3 rules.
Yeah.
And the last rule he says is be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice. Well, what if she calls my mother, what if somebody calls my, mother a whore?
Well, is she?
Be nice. You got to be nice.
Walk them out. Be nice.
I mean, there is such a valuable lesson. Like, if I was to do a seminar, I would definitely take that section of Roadhouse and put it in a seminar about how to treat people, because that's all we want to do. Is you just got to treat people nice. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
That's right. The golden rule.
Right.
That's, if you live your life by that, then it solves a lot of the other problems. It simplifies the whole process, because it's like, okay, how would I like this person to interact with me? That's how I will interact with them. Mm-hmm. If you live by that, well, then shit, everything becomes easier.
Right.
It really does.
Right.
It becomes a lot easier.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So let's switch topics right now.
Switch gears.
Let's switch gears. Let's go to Netflix.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Netflix, the number one.
Oh, boy. Show on Netflix.
can't get enough of this show. I couldn't get enough of it 2 years ago. I put it back on now on Netflix.
Binge watch.
And I didn't realize how freaking good this show is.
You forget every episode.
Especially episode 1 of season 1. Very awesome. What's the show?
And we're talking about Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Oh my God. We watched it 2 years ago when it first came out on.
2018.
We paid for YouTube Red.
Yeah, we paid for YouTube Red so we could watch it. And then they did the second season free, but they added commercials, which is fine. But we watched both, and then we've been waiting with anticipation for season 3, which has been now delayed because of COVID. But they have them all up. So if you have Netflix and you have not seen this show, and if you are at any point a fan of the Karate Kid movies, then you really, really, really need to watch this.
Oh my gosh!
It holds true to the characters.
Even if you're not a fan of Karate Kid, just watch Karate Kid number 1,
2, and 3.
Well, 2 is when he went to Japan.
But there's still parts in there.
Well, I guess, yeah, I know. But really, Karate Kid 1 and 3. Because Johnny Lawrence is in 1 and 3.
Yes.
So, and Johnny Lawrence is a major character in Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
And can I tell you that William Zabka, oh God, he's so good. He is so good as Johnny.
Yeah.
So good. So believable. So good. I hope that when we get that late night show, that we get an opportunity to bring William Zabka on.
That's right.
Because I will go nuts.
Well, he was the epitome of the 80s bully, the bad boy, the young bully. That's what he played because he was so good at it.
So good.
But now you got to think about what happens to all these young bullies. They usually turn up to be losers when they get older. and you could see that he's had his issues and he's still fighting his demons. And I'm not going to give, because if you haven't seen the show,
please watch
it. But watch it.
Please watch it. Seriously.
Cobra Kai. We don't work for them. I'd love to, but we don't work for them. But I got to say, it's just a fantastic show, and it's really enjoyable.
My
it's really
God,
good to watch.
So good, so good. And
well done. It's done like a movie. It really is.
Yeah, you said it last night, and they're short. They're like, what, 20-minute
shows? They're a half hour.
But
36 minutes.
Are they about 36?
Yeah, they're weird, and they're all different lengths. They're not made for broadcast, so they don't have to stick to 22:30 per half hour. They don't have to stick to that half hour or 1 hour format, which is
this weekend, folks. Labor Day weekend, definitely binge watch at Cobra Kai. First, maybe start with Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3, and then watch it, because you will not be disappointed. Yeah. So good. Ralph Macchio.
So much nostalgia
the guy
there.
Never ends. The guy never ages. He's unbelievable.
I know.
He
Ralph
still looks
Macchio,
great.
who's in his late 50s now. First of all, he was in his 20s when he was playing a high school kid, and he looked young
and
there.
You said Zabka was younger than Ralph Macchio?
Yes, by like 3 or 4 years.
Wow. When they filmed the first movie?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So Zabka is definitely younger. Ralph Macchio's always had a very youthful look. I mean, he honestly, you look at him, it's like, that guy's in his mid-50s.
And I told you that Ralph Macchio's wife in real life is a nurse in New York, a working nurse. And she was involved with all this COVID shit when it went down in the beginning. Yeah. So his wife works as a nurse. I mean, come on. Does she even need to work?
Well, who knows how much money he's made off throughout the years, but obviously she wants to work.
Yeah.
And she's doing something good.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Good for them. Anything else?
No, I think we're good for this week because we got to prepare next week's Urban Dictionary.
We have Urban Dictionary coming on next week. Hopefully Charlene is still watching because we want to bring her into the stream.
Our Dollar Tree Haul segment hopefully will be together by then.
Yes, we got Freddie coming on with a Dollar Tree segment. We've got Charlene bringing us a psychic reading, so that would be kind of interesting. And it's just we have just a lot today to talk about. I guess just a lot to just go through. It's going to be hot here in Vegas this weekend.
Oh yes, it's a holiday weekend. It's going to be 110 degrees on Saturday, which is unusually hot for this time of year. It's usually around 102. So today is like normal temperature. It's like 100, 101, something like that. but it's going to be 110 this weekend, so it's going to be nice and warm for your holiday weekend and your poolside enjoyment.
You know what I want to find out? I wonder if this is Labor Day, and if you remember, we always had those Jerry Lewis, every year I always bring this up, the Jerry Lewis Labor Day telethons. I wonder, I know, me too. I wonder if they're like MeTV or any of those antenna TVs are going to actually, is this footage archived somewhere?
I would think so, and I would hope so, and I think it would be awesome to be able to see some of the old
like highlights from the
Labor literally
Day.
Thousands of hours of content over the years from I mean, how many, 40 years or so, whatever, that they did the show, and great celebrities and acts, and they would have people come on at 3 a.m. all of a sudden Frank Sinatra would show up.
Yeah.
It's like,
that was the day when Vegas had these late night lounges.
Yeah.
Like Wayne Newton got his start at like these lounges at like 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning.
Absolutely.
I mean,
and he's still working.
Yeah, he's still working over at Caesars.
Yeah.
Caesars. So yeah, I would love to see something like that.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll do that. But, they have to get the rights to it to do it. That's the one thing.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know what I want to do next week too? We should bring in a segment. Or maybe if not next week because we have so much going on. Let's bring in the segment about the graveyard. Remember, I told you there are famous celebrities that are buried here in Las Vegas.
Lots of them.
Lots of them. So maybe we should do a cutaway where I go to the cemetery and dig up the dead.
Well, I don't think you should dig anybody up. That might not be good.
Well, I don't mean dig them up dig them up.
I would not.
Like,
don't take any shovels. I'm not letting you leave the house with a shovel. You cannot.
But we live right down the
celebrities.
street from a major cemetery,
yeah?
and there are some very famous people in there.
Red Fox.
Red Fox, and don't tell him we got to. Don't tell him who the celebrities
his house
are.
is right there. His house was right down the street.
His house is literally down the street from our house, and you can tell it's his house because it's got a little red fox on the sign,
which is now
a real estate company. But nobody ever seems to be in that building, and I would love to move our Sight and Sound office to that house.
Yeah.
Eventually, I would love to take over that Red Fox place on Eastern and move this entire office there. And they say it's haunted. They say that that building is haunted. So imagine, Elizabeth, I'm coming.
I'm coming for you,
Elizabeth. Elizabeth. I guess he'd call me. I guess I'd get to call. If all of a sudden I start saying, "Hey, dummy."
Hey, dummy.
Hey, dummy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was a great show.
That's another great show. Sanford and Son.
Freaking hysterical, that dude. His stand-up was hysterical. It was very jokey, but it was hysterical.
Yes. So right now, what I want you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I want to thank you guys. Me and Pat want to thank you for watching. What we want you to do right now is go over to MeTV or Antenna TV.
Well, actually, they should subscribe to the channel first and make sure to like the Facebook and subscribe to your YouTube channel. So that way you get notifications when the show is on, because it's not the same time every Wednesday, because we kind of do it when we can do it. So, but make sure that you're following us on Facebook at Staying Up with Pat and Jodi, and also Jodi Harris on YouTube. Okay, so that's important.
And then
that's
that
very
way when
important.
we go live, you click the bell and you'll get notified that Staying Up with Pat and Jodi is on. And we do watch parties every now and then. I'll throw a watch party on late at night. So if you missed the show, there's a watch party that you guys can watch. But we appreciate you. We love you. We want you guys to be safe. Have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. And we'll be back with a very exciting show next week. We promise.
See you later.
Bye.